good, everybody?
Got her.
Yeah, I don't like that, but it's okay.
What?
It's okay.
I say you ready. You say yeah, and then you start fidgeting with other stuff. It's not my bad.
I had to cut the volume off on my phone because I just took some pictures.
Right.
And, you post them up on social media, so I know about.
Well, you got an Apple phone, so it's like only so much you can do with that shit.
Yo, shut up with your hating ass Android. Apple is the shit. Let me tell you something. I've always been team Android.
Right.
Anthony bought me an iPhone, my very first iPhone last year for Mother's Day, and I absolutely fell in love with it.
Okay.
I fell in love with it. I've never had an iPhone up until last year. So I had it for like 4 months, and Cairo at the time was teething. We didn't know he had 2 little teeth that had came through. He actually bit the phone, cracked it, and broke the whole shit. Damn. After 4 months. And I was devastated. And I had to go back to my Android, which then made me very sad on the inside because I didn't have the same features that I had with my iPhone.
Which is none, but go ahead.
It's a lot. It's very hard to share videos on Android. And I also like the fact that with an iPhone, you can screen record, which helps you get a lot of people in trouble.
You can do that with Android.
I had a Galaxy.
You just gotta download the right app.
See, you ain't even got to download the app with an iPhone. You just
you.
scroll up and hit screen record. But I do not dislike Android. I just will not ever get one again.
Right.
I hate the fact that I got to spend so much money on an iPhone because when
pricey.
This one broke. When my other one broke, I had to replace it with this one. And, that's like $500 that you have to pay all at once out your pocket.
Right.
And iPhone also doesn't offer, insurance, where Android, if someone stole my phone or broke, they sent me another one, and I didn't have to pay a copayment.
Right.
With Apple, you have to pay for a new fucking phone.
Wow. Well, hey, that's why they work, they banking up like that so they can do things like that. So I feel you.
Mm-hmm. But other than that, I missed you guys. I missed the last 2 weeks. The first week was a result of me going to counseling and I don't ever want anyone to ever feel like if they have no one to talk to that they shouldn't go and seek some type of counseling. When I finally get my shit together, and this was supposed to be my year, and then coronavirus came, and I don't plan on having any more children, but, after Cairo, I was going to go back and finish school, and I'm almost done. But eventually, I want to be the one on the other end where I'm the one who's, listening to people and blah, blah, blah. So I went to go seek therapy, a couples therapy, and it's crazy, when you start to hear things and find things out about yourself, how, how things are very different, and you feel a way. I was stuck for a couple of days. I wasn't very active on social media. Everybody was asking me what was going on. Oh shit, you got an AC in here.
Yeah.
Sorry. I haven't been here in 2 weeks. Like I said, that's new. So anyway, so I was down, and then last Sunday was my birthday, and I turned a big 39. Yo, listen, I know I just turned 39 6 days ago, but I am planning for my 40th birthday an all-girls trip to Vegas or something.
Why Vegas of all places?
Sure.
Oh, well, he's there. I don't know if he's still gonna be there.
But... Oh, he's gonna be there next August when I get there.
Okay.
Yes, I want to plan an all-girls Vegas trip. And I got to go see Usher. It would be everything to me to do that for my big 40th. So if anybody watches this that knows him or any type of connection, just tell him, regardless of what he got going on, I want to hang out with him that day.
Okay.
Nothing sexual. I want to stay clean.
Yeah, I say everybody's saying that. I should be ashamed of yourselves for that shit, too.
For saying what?
You want to chill with him, but you don't want to let him smash.
Oh, hell no. Seen that big-ass bitch he was humping? Yo, listen. I know it would be easy. I'm a little doper and stuff, I'm a little more fly and everything, but, he's got a certain preference, I guess. Anyway.
Fix the mic. There you
go. Okay. Also, what else new happened with me? Oh,
what was you want to talk about the therapy thing or
No.
okay? Keep going.
No. You know what? I realize things about myself, and it's not ever hard. I mean, it's not ever easy to hear about your faults. And then, like, when other people see it, it just makes it even worse. And then when it's thrown in your face, it just makes it 10 times worse.
I mean, isn't it a good thing to, because you know a lot of times when, because we're talking about you, not your situation, when someone close to you tells you something and you just blow it over, but the person you just met or whatever, a friend or whatever, someone you barely know would say the same exact thing, then you finally get it. But what that thing can do is help you better yourself, because at the end of the day, that's is what therapy is all about, is to make you a better you.
Supposedly, I'm like narcissistic. And, I've never heard anything good about a narcissist.
All right,
I don't want to be a narcissist. That was sad.
I mean, we ain't gonna get with it. All right.
Am I a narcissist?
No, I wouldn't say a narcissist. I mean, we and this is what when I say the things I say, sometimes it goes over people's head, or they just like okay, and they just go over. You've been with yourself 30-some plus years.
Yeah.
You just met this person.
Yeah.
So you're used to pleasing yourself more than that person.
Right.
And it's all about turning me into we. And it's not going to be, sometimes it's an easier process than others. And sometimes it just doesn't mesh, it just doesn't work. But what people fail to realize, you have to take two complete strangers and make them work. And you have some people that are willing to make an effort, and I don't want to say change, I want to say grow or better themselves. And then, at the end of the day, what some people see as a flaw isn't a flaw. But it's all about those individuals at that time you're trying to build that bond with.
Well, I mean, so far the diagnosis is really grim because allegedly we're supposed to both be narcissists. So
That's true. But yeah,
okay, well, we'll put it like this.
you're both headstrong.
Yeah, very much so.
They're
And-
both headstrong, and again, it's not. I hate when people say 50-50, because that's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my fucking life. I need you to be strong where I'm weak, and that's who you need to be gravitating towards. Someone like, for instance, you may like to clean but not to cook, or you might like to cook and not to clean. You might find a motherfucker want to do nothing but eat and clean all day long. Mm-hmm. You clean, I'm in the kitchen getting everything ready for you to eat. And this is what we have to find. It's not about the voluptuous person or the guy with the gray sweatpants whose shit is just waving. We have to look past that. And this is why we get into crazy situations, because the first thing we notice is the physicality. And then that's what we go on. We don't get past that. And the moment you start making excuses for the person, it's a wrap. Yeah. You literally sitting there lying to yourself to try to make you stay there. You're making excuses.
You're right. You're right. I mean, we'll see how it goes. That's all.
What's good, fellas? I forgot you guys in there. JJ.
Who's here?
JJ. It's a new name.
Hey, JJ. What's going on?
Tone's in here. What's good, Tone?
Hey,
Prodigy.
Tony.
What's good?
Prodigy. What's going on, man? What's going on? She wanted me to take her food shopping yesterday after working a whole 8 hours in the meth clinic, which is really sad. And I tell you what, I got changed to do something different at work.
Right.
And now I'm working with nothing but patients that are hooked on opiates and all types of drugs.
Well, that's a good thing to be in.
At a meth clinic.
All you gotta do is record it and show your kids. This is what you do not want to.
Yo, if I can tell you how pretty some of these people were or are
right.
and just how like sad it is and a lot of
struggle is hard. You have some people who can bench 500 pounds, but the moment that someone says you're an ugly person, it's the worst thing in the fucking world. And a lot of people got to find different ways to cope, and that's a sad thing.
I'll tell you what, and I've mentioned this before, my son, like, he'll call me, yo, mom, I'm fucked up off the Zans, or blah, blah, blah. I tell Anthony all the time, leave that shit alone. Finally he has, but like,
You got that drop top. That's a new drug. You know what I'm saying?
yes, yes, yes.
You go, homie.
He's doing really good, but it took him a while, and it was a coping mechanism for him. Like you said, everybody finds different ways to deal with the things
Well, I
that
mean,
they're
again,
going through.
we have things in our lives that we can handle just by conversation, and there are others is not. And I didn't even know I was in a depression when I was depressed.
Right.
I had no idea I was in a depression.
Right.
But I'm coming home after work, sitting in a pitch black ass room. Like my brother thought I was gonna kill myself.
No.
But it's just the human mind is a wonderful tool, and we just have to work on exercises to strengthen it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And realize again, like we're talking from the relationship side of it, when you're in a relationship with something, you're welcoming a complete stranger into your life.
Yeah.
And you have to make it work.
Right.
So it's not about me. Oh, I have to. Those words shouldn't be in there. There are things that you like and things that, like, for instance, like, hey, you want to get pretty. You like to do your little modeling thing, whatever. This is me. This is who I am.
Yeah.
You have to accept that. You know what I mean?
I changed it all.
Yeah, but
sadly.
you got to find something that you love and you like, and bend and break.
That's why I'm still here.
Holla.
Doing Girl Talk with Goddess. 2 years later. Listen, he could take everything else from me. Okay, you don't like the naked pictures. You don't like the whatever. But this you're not ever going to take from me. Fuck that.
What the greatest thing is, what I try to explain to people, the fact that you're willing to start making some changes to make a situation work is a good thing.
Yeah.
As long as it's one of those things that, it's doable.
Right.
Not like a motherfucker tell you, well, you can't breathe between 7 and 8. You know what I mean? You really got to hold your breath.
Yeah.
It's got to be something you're willing to do, and you try. And I tell people all the time, when you give the relationship your 100%, you give it, well, I hate 100, you give it your all.
Give it your all.
Deeply try. And if it doesn't work out, you can walk away with a clean slate, a clean head. And if it does work out, you'll be like, wow, this is what I fought for, and I love it. But if it doesn't, again, you go walk away, but like, I tried.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why you see people constantly going back and back, because they know they didn't give it their all.
Right. You know what? I read a meme the other day, and it hit me. And
Stupid Toe.
what to?
Toe said, I love the naked pictures.
Yeah, you know what? I read a meme. Shut up, Tony. Me in the bathing suit on my birthday.
Right.
That's the most naked I'm gonna get, y'all.
Okay. I don't know. You put out somebody that something was supposed to be coming up Friday, and I ain't hear nothing else about it.
I did?
Yeah, you said you're supposed to be doing the onlys or something. And then...
Oh yeah, my OnlyFans page. Yes. I got a lot of good new footage on my birthday.
Oh, you did start it?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm like, you said you were going to start it Friday.
Friday, yeah. I said it would be up and running.
But you are going to do that.
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Oh, shit. Never
mind. Well, no. Well,
for you fellas who was looking forward to it, never mind.
Well, no, here's the thing. I got a whole bunch of new footage. I did. I was able to get that. My thing is that I asked Delaney if he wanted to do it, and he was like, yeah, he'll do it. And I'm like, yo, don't nobody got to see you, just me. I don't give, we keep it like that. And then we got into an argument the next day, and he was like, fuck you, go be a whore on OnlyFans, nah. And I'm like, nigga, I was trying to make money. Like, yeah.
I feel you. I feel you on that one, Tone. I agree with you.
What Tony say?
You too, JJ.
Yo, who is Jay? I just wanted to make some money. God damn, like, I got some really good footage, and I think I can make really good money over it.
I don't know if you're allowed to. You gotta ask permission.
I don't have to. I got the shit on my phone.
You gotta ask permission.
Yo, listen, that was like some all-star head that he got. I think it's worth good money.
Oh, you putting that out? Okay.
A little bit of everything.
Okay.
Shoot, I think it's about time everybody see what Goddess mouth can do. Everybody, I mean, y'all know what my mouth can do if you watch my show, but I want to take it from that angle, and he's
all right.
hating.
So what's the pause? What's the maybe possible? Because it was like, yo, woke up bright in the morning, ta-da, typing all confident and shit. You know what I mean? And then now it's like, woo, woo, woo. So it's like,
Okay, what happened was I wanted to get a goddess takes anal video.
you wanted to get who? I'm fucking with you, JJ.
A goddess takes anal video.
Okay.
I wasn't able to get that. I wanted to do like some type of
Well, here's the thing.
backshot goddess queen.
The thing which you have to understand about the OnlyFans situation is you want people to subscribe to your page every month.
Yeah.
So it's not about that one-time thing. So whatever you have now, you post that, and then every month, then you implement the back shot, the anal, or whatever situation may be.
Yeah.
You keep them wanting more, and this is how you can get that consistent, steady.
I'm trying to put some new shit up every 2 to 3 days.
See, all right, you're talking to a business-minded person here.
Who?
So me. So again, what I'm trying to explain to you, all right, you want the consistency.
Yes.
Every single month.
Yes.
All right. So if I'm not telling you not to post a picture every other day or daily. Nice picture, different bathing suit.
Yes.
You can start your own LLC. You know about those. You can tax write off your outfit, so it's not like the wigs and makeup. That can be tax business write offs. You're good. Actually, because of this show, you can own it. It's yours. You own it.
Yes.
So you can start that to where you can put up a different picture every other day. But again, for those kind of things, I gave you this month. Wait till what I'm gonna give you next month.
Right.
Next month, look what I'm gonna give you next month. So again, they have something to look forward to renew their prescription.
Yeah.
So whatever you're gonna charge, $5, $10, $15, $20, $30, whatever it is, $7,000, I don't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, that's something you can look forward to every single now. This little white chick that doesn't have a good body to me, is not the greatest looker. This chick made $2 million in 2 days. Bella Thurman or Thomas or whatever her name is.
How?
That's how bad people wanted to see her page. I think she charged $500 or $200, something like that.
Why?
And I don't know, people wanted to see her naked. People wanted to see a suck dick or whatever, and she didn't show anything, which caught flag. But at the end of the day, they paid for the description. She don't give a fuck. $2 million in 2 days. So what I'm saying is,
Yo,
again, you want the consistency.
Okay. I want the consistency, but I also need to know I have a partner that's willing to give me the tool that I need to make money.
Oh, Jay made a good point. Is that, you want to make sure you stay creative. I'm paraphrasing. I don't want to read word for word. Because he said otherwise it just looks like a regular housewife being freaky.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So you have the outfits, you have the different things. So again, play that every month, something new. Hey, look, you know what you got last month. This is what you got to look forward to next month. So they were saying, like, every month they know they got to renew because they're going to see something new. They're going to see something sexy, whatever situation may be. She's smiling, so she about to do it, fellas.
Yeah. Yo, I got good footage.
Exactly, Tone. She wasn't. People wasted their money. But here's the thing. They wasted, but she pocketed $2 million.
That's crazy.
So from her standpoint, and that's what I'm saying, guys, whatever you're going to charge, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, I'm not trying to undersell you. But whatever you charge, again, it's about, so if you get 100 guys and you got 5 pages, and I remember you having to kick people off just to add other new people.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
from a standpoint, let's say you could get a consistent 500.
Mm-hmm.
And each one of those 500s put $25 to $50 in every month. That's consistent thousands right there. And all you gotta do is post every other day, a nice little photo every other day.
Okay.
Little something, give them a little video, whatever, and you just map it out and plan it perfectly. You already got certain videos.
Yeah.
All right, you want to hit them in the head? All right, so, photos first week, little video, and then third week, or you want to, give it to them first week and then keep them teasing them, and then next month, back shots, anal, titty fuck, or whatever the situation may be. You know what I'm saying? You got the girls up there.
Yes.
You can hit it.
I need a willing participant. And this is gonna fuck up everything I got trying to go on right now because listen, I want to do this because this is what I'm made for. I was made for this, what I do, the Grown Talk with Goddess. And I'm also made, I'm an entertainer, and that's how I look at it. The main purpose of me giving him that fucking head the way I was giving it to him,
right,
looking at him, was because I want to be able to have that same connection
With the viewers.
a viewer, right?
Right,
with
right.
with all of my viewers. I
Right.
went off, and I asked him to record it, and I went extra hard when once I knew he was recording it.
Right.
That's just me, and I want everybody to see that he's the prude, man. He's the prude.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you again.
Okay.
Now you have to think about your relationship.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. If I'm trying to honestly, seriously be this man's wife one day,
Right. All right, fellas, they go to OnlyFans page. Forget about it.
no. Yo, I think him and I just need to come up with like an understanding and just be like, yo, this is what we're gonna do and fuck it and just do it.
Well, the greatest thing talking about like the OnlyFans again, it's from a female perspective, especially when you take the physicality of the club out. You don't have to worry about someone touching you that shouldn't be touching you, that you don't want to touch you, or we know how dudes is. First thing they try to do is put a finger in your butt or your vagina. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's a certain things you just really don't have to worry about because they're not there. The only person that be in the room is the person that you want to be in the room with. Someone said do a lot of solo videos. I mean, you could do a lot of different things. And JJ made a good thing. You have to come up with different scenarios that other people aren't doing.
Okay.
You know, your page has to not just them seeing you, you know, but it has to stand different than the million other females that are fucking and sucking and doing things on there. I mean, it's you, it's your personality, your character. But again, it's a business, so you have to sell them on it.
Yeah, listen, everybody that knows me or that has followed me or on Instagram or Facebook or everything else that has been lucky enough to been in any type of sex group with me, to have seen anything that I have or to share, knows damn well that they will fucking pay money to watch me suck some dick. Don't play.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying that, but it's just the fact that right now you have to... You know, because you are in a relationship, you have to get approval from your significant other.
He's the one who recorded it.
All right, but
we recorded
a lot of times
for that reason.
Well, a lot of times people record it because they just want it to be between the two individuals.
I told him, I said, listen, that recording that you made that you didn't think I was aware of, send it to my phone. I'm going to use this for my OnlyFans. In fact, send them all to me. I want them all.
Right.
And he sent them all, and I told him what the purpose of it was for. So I'm like, let's do some other shit. Let's get some hot wax. Like, let's play. I'm more of I like to play. Let's role play. Let's do other things and shit.
Right. Well, I mean, you need the willing participant.
That's what I'm saying.
And if he doesn't, then I mean, y'all have to talk about it again. You have to put your relationship before yourself.
Yeah, we can make so much money.
You can make a couple extra dollars, but at the end of the day, both parties have to be willing.
Okay.
Because you're not gonna make money just putting pictures in the bikini. It's not gonna happen.
Or either that, or just do it and don't tell them.
I ain't fucking with you on that one, but
Look, I can't even get him to watch my show, so.
He watches it.
No, he don't.
Yes, the fuck he does. He be sitting there texting you every word you say.
No, well, that was before. Like,
yeah, all right.
No, I do what I want.
Yeah.
No, I do what I want. All right, guys. All right. Okay, so let me get to the Facebook topic. We talking all this OnlyFans and everything else.
Well, I mean, you brought it up. I just wanted to know, because people were looking forward. I saw all the people that commented on it.
Yes. Give me to Sunday. I'm gonna have. Oh wait, no, tomorrow's Sunday. Give me to Monday.
It's the holiday.
Yeah.
All right.
That's when I'm gonna have like a good close encounter, so that way maybe I can get him to change his mind again. All right, shout out to my boy Paco Taylor. He had this up on his page. I answered the question on his page and told him that I was gonna use this on my page.
Turn the mic. You just shifted like a motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
Yeah, I have this thing now for like.
No, I don't care. I mean, just move the mic with you. Sit up. Don't matter how you do.
Listen.
We'll make sure they hear you clearly.
I have this thing now for like oral fixation and shit.
Wrong
I
with
never
that.
used to like suck a dick. I love doing it now.
Hey, you found the right person that turned that switch on for you.
All right. So this was this discussion post for this week, and I wanted people to chime in, and did they? Oh my God, I didn't think this was gonna do as good as it did. So it says a lot of black women turn lesbian gay because they're tired of getting hurt by men. My question is, can a man make a woman go in that direction, or was she already gay? So, everything that I put up as a discussion post on Facebook, I automatically tag Truth in it because it has to go on his page, and so that he knows that this is what I'm going to be discussing on my show. He was the first one that commented, which was crazy because he's never the first one to comment. Half of the time, I don't even know if he be knowing what I be posting. So his response was, you shouldn't ask me that question. So I want to get the response from him, but do you want to respond now, or should I just...
No, I mean, if you want me to go, no, I was just, because you know how I feel about the whole lesbian thing. I don't believe lesbian exists.
They exist.
I don't believe in you're born gay shit. It's my opinion. You asked, I'm asking. I know a lot of people feel differently. That's your opinion. It's you. But me personally, no, I don't believe you're born that way.
Baby,
unfortunately, I think society turns people into things that they're not. And just to put an example out there, and I know it's a little different, but for a lot of individuals who go out and have the sex change, the doctor who created the sex change doesn't do it anymore because it was like 60-70% of the people who had the surgery regretted it.
Really?
I mean, you can't regrow a penis, so no. So at the end of the day, I think yes, you do have people out there that are attracted to specific people. You know what I mean? There are guys out there like, that's a pretty ass nigga right there. You gonna act on it? That's on you. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, I don't think it's born that way.
I can't.
But I think if there's a person who's attracted to women, doesn't mean they can't be still attracted to men. And the reason why I say that is, I talk about the whole lesbian thing is because a female can't penetrate a female other than her fingers and her tongue. The fact that you have a lot of them that use strap-ons means you're not into women, because a woman doesn't have a penis. So the fact that you start emulating anything of a man, you're not gay. You're dating a woman who dresses like a man, acts like a man, and then puts a strap on to emulate a penis. That's all men characteristics, features. You're not into women.
We had a show one time. We were talking about like the anatomy of a woman and what makes a woman and what makes a man a man. Like during
Estrogen to
well, I'm talking about like during the time of conception, like how vagina automatically, everybody's a female first, and then it turns into a penis.
Right.
The clitoris either grows out. But there are some women whose clitorises are able to actually penetrate.
You have someone with big clits, yeah, but I'm not. I mean, listen, if you don't want to do it with a 2-inch dick, you don't want a chick with a 2-inch clit. Just because you can penetrate don't mean you can actually feel it.
I'm just saying you can pump that, get like one of those.
And do what? While she's sitting there watching you?
Pump the clitoris, just
yeah. You might as well just go ahead and get the shot and make your shit wider.
Oh.
But that's what they call when they say men's. What do you call that? Men's. I don't know how to pronounce that word. I apologize, people. But if a guy wants to, because there are only two ways you can get a shot to increase the width of your penis. It lasts for some are a year, some couple of years, some couple of months.
So
depends.
it makes it thicker.
Yeah, it makes it thicker. So that's the kind of augmentation for a man. But to chop it off is really risky because you cut off the nerve endings and stuff. So a lot of guys would go in and get shots to, increase the width of their penis because it's dangerous to go and actually try to increase the length of it.
Okay. Okay. Wait. Listen to this, okay? This is freaky, and it's gonna make you think about this whole theory that you just said to me. a penis is nothing but an outside vagina. In other words, if I were to take your penis and push it in, you know how we could take your penis and push it in, like so that it's the skin and everything. That's a vagina.
So a vagina with balls is what you're saying.
No, what I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying.
You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Like women, we have our vagina that goes up, but if it were to fall out, it would look like a penis.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Well, I mean,
It's the same nerve endings. A penis, what they do during a sex change operation is not cut that shit off. They almost
split
like
it.
a root
They just
canal.
have to split it right down the middle.
Yes, and push that shit up. And then
They have to slice you first.
yes. And then push it in.
And then they have to put something there to keep the hole from closing.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't. Me again. So I know you want to get into those. I don't believe a person. Again, my belief, people. I'm sorry. I don't believe a woman is born that way. I understand we go through trials and tribulations, and sometimes you just want to try something different. Just like you want to try a different race, or a short one, a tall one, a skinny one, a fat one. You try different things.
So women, you try a woman. So
JJ says, nah, the balls are basically a female's ovaries.
That's what it is. Yes, he's absolutely right. They come down. It's either they stay up in you, and you're a girl, or they fall down, and they're testicles.
Yeah.
We talked about this on one of my shows, and I had people mind blown on Facebook when I was trying to explain to them that there is no other way to explain that whole anatomy. A man's nerve endings feel just like a woman's. When we get our clit licked on, that's exactly how it feels like when you guys get the tip of your dick licked on. It's the same thing. We got the same feeling, so we be knowing. We be knowing. That's why we know a lot of fellas too, like a little. That's a completely different show, different day.
Get your jaw broke, yeah, I feel you.
All right, let me get to some of these comments on this post. Shout out to Hassan Ali. He said, she may go that direction in pain, but that's not much of a solution to the problem.
Facts.
Very, very good. I told him that was probably like the best comment.
Very facts.
Shout out to Anna Evans. She said she was already bisexual. I agree with that. Me, shout out to me. I said, this post has me all the way fucked up because if a black man hurts me, I'm not turning gay, I'm turning to a white man. Fuck y'all. Straight up. Shots fired. But then I had to turn around and say I was just kidding, which is the truth. But I really do want to try something different if I have to one day.
Clean that up real quick.
Which I hope I don't have to.
She cleaned that up real quick, y'all. Super clean.
Yo, like I said, Delaney don't watch my fucking shows anyway.
Yeah.
He don't watch my shows. He does not watch my show, I'm telling you. I just text him and asked him if he was watching my show. Yeah, I guarantee you I don't hear a response back.
I'm going to admit I'm watching it, right. But go ahead. Keep going.
I would have been heard from him already. Shout out to Gregory Brown. He said she was already gay. Which I think so too. Shout out to D. James. She is a woman who was in a relationship and has children with a man who is now married to a woman. And her response was she was curious. And she ended up staying and getting married. And I mean, I talk shit about how black men don't get married. She's talking shit about how black men don't get married either. Black women do though, so she's happy. Deanna Sneed, she said she already had gay tendencies. Shout out to J.R. Super. He said it's funny because the LGBTQB community has the mid-highest dysfunction and domestic abuse.
Facts.
Damn. For real?
Facts.
Gay people be beating up each other more than us? Straight people? I gotta look into it. Shout out to Martez Bender. He says that she's already gay, just playing straight.
Playing straight.
I don't know if you can play straight.
Well, I mean,
men do that shit.
I will say this. You do have some people who know that they are attracted to a particular sex, but what they do is they worried about what parents or outside parties think about the situation, and they continue to just deal that and be unhappy, and then they wonder why whatever situation they're in, they're not really having kind of sex or whatever.
I guess. DeQuain Moultrie, he says she was 100% already gay. He says, I've been hurt before, and it's literally never, ever crossed my mind to start dating the opposite sex because I'm not gay. Which is true.
Well, that's what I was saying before. Like how bad does it have to get to be like, you know what? And especially from a guy standpoint, it's super different. Because now you have to ask your question, do you want to be a top or do you want to be a bottom? The shit is fucking...
I used to have a gay friend. I still do. And he's he's a bottom. I can't mess with him. He's a bottom. Or he's a top. Like, I like top. I never knew the fucking difference. And I was
pitch and catch. Either you're going to take it or give it.
Oh, they don't do both?
Some are versatile, but a lot of them don't.
Shoot, my little gay friend that I started hanging out with lately, I think he do both. I think he take it and give it.
You never know.
I don't know. I mean, I would think it would be like if you were gay or gay, like feminine gay, that you would do everything a girl would do minus having a vagina.
Well, see, that's the whole thing. From like, if you're attracted to men, you're attracted to men. Nigga, not a man who portrays himself as a female or dresses like a woman. It's confusion.
Right.
You're attracted to a man. You want to see that nigga play ball together, slap him on his ass, grab his dick or something. You know what I mean? Like, if that's what you're gonna do. But to date someone who's portraying themselves as a female but having a penis.
Ouch. Shout out to Craig. Is he in here?
I didn't see him.
Okay, he says, I believe that the ladies are curious, but different men hurt them and pushed them, and they tried. Hold on. And they try what they want. Okay.
It's all right. So society is fucked up.
Yes.
Men will watch women kiss all day long, but they don't want to watch two men kiss.
Exactly.
So from the female perspective, it's okay to be bisexual, and even in your regular TV shows, you see females kissing.
Yeah.
You don't see guys kissing. I mean, even in a lot of the shows, unless they're like the real hardcore ones that are like, what was it, L or whatever, you don't see dudes kissing like that too much. But in every shows, you always see females kissing.
Yeah.
Because men are savages.
All right. So Tony was having like a full-blown argument on this post with
Let's go.
One of my friends. Tony said, a lot of women turn bisexual because they've been interested in women. The only women who don't be having lesbian thoughts are the strictly dicklies. Fuck out of here. Plus, only real gay women been gay from the jump. Have you ever seen a dyke with kids? If so,
yes.
How the fuck did they get here if she's a real lesbian?
Yes, sir, I have.
Shit don't be adding up. This ain't a man's fault at all. If a woman hooks up with a man and they don't work out, that's just what it is. Too many women have that niggas ain't shit mentality, and that's pretty damn toxic if you ask me.
Tell us how you really feel, Tone.
Yeah, word. He was having a full-blown argument with Wilma. Shout out to her. She's been coming in throwing fire on a lot of my
Let's go, Wilma. Let's go.
She says, Tony, speaking from the standpoint of a friend of a gay woman with kids, she at no point had sexual relations with a man. It was an artificial insemination with the donor sperm. Also,
that's a different situation.
Gay women are able to adopt. Just because she has kids doesn't mean she sat on a dick to get them. Tony said, Wilma, the point remains that women who have relations with other women been had lesbian thoughts and participated in lesbian activity because they chose to. Nothing to do with a breakup with a man because we ain't act right. She says, I agree. I just needed to clear that part up about having kids that you seem to be confused about.
Oh, shit.
Tony said, there was no confusion at all. It was just a one-sided statement. She said, okay. She dropped it after that. Shout out to Jermaine M. Jammer Clock. He said yes to both and no at the same time. The thing is, you can't change something that has already been there.
Facts.
A tiger is a natural-born killer no matter what you do Trying to turn that motherfucker into a house cat, it'll never happen because you starve a tiger for long, and no matter how much y'all been through, he will fucking kill you and eat you. Why? It's a tiger, plain and fucking simple. Shout out to Vernon Lucas. He says she was definitely open to the possibility of being gay. Shout out to Lauren L. She said, nah, I just got to keep trying with men till I get it right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing, you know. I mean, it's not for everyone.
Right.
Not everyone is willing to take that step.
Right.
And that's a big step, you know, especially for a female who, you know, like you could barely get a female to suck a dick now, let alone lick a pussy.
Shit, not me.
So, you know, I mean, I think it's harder maybe to go down on a female considered than a male. Because again, what I think a lot of women fail to realize or don't remember, you fucking bleed once a month.
Yeah.
Like literally,
Yeah.
you know, and
Twice,
you guys, you know, ladies have to walk around with feminine wipes all day long to keep yourself fresh and sanitary. So there's a lot there, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, hey, it's harder to go down on a woman than a male.
Yes, it is. Shout out to Bryant Cuddy McManus. He says, sometimes shit goes left because women are scared to ask their man what they want in the bedroom.
I think it's the other way around.
You think men are scared to ask a woman about what they want?
Yes. A man thinks just because, you know, he's penetrating, he's smacking that ass, because, like, it was funny, but it was a Latin shorty with a mean fat ass. Mm-hmm. And her friend was laying in the bed, and she was trying to explain that women don't want to just be pounded all the fucking time. Mm-hmm. That sometimes you got to just move your hips and swerve in that shit. Give me some curves, come around and whatever. Like, yo, we want all that. It ain't just that. So, you know.
She want the Dominican bachata.
Yeah, you know what I mean? She wants you to dance in that. Don't just bang it up. You know what I mean? Swirl in that. Give me some twists, some turns.
She wants
so,
the Dominican
it's,
bachata.
you know, a lot of men, because it's hard for some men to talk about sex, especially with their sons, you know, about how to please, and it's all about, you know, remaining at attention as long as you can. You know, find a position that works for you and the young lady. You know, again, man, like, be front up. What do you like, young lady? What do you like? Let me know.
That's true. Or you could just meet a girl like me that just tells you straight the fuck up what I want. I don't be waiting on nobody to ask me nothing. Like, nigga, you gonna do it like this or you not? Do it like the other guy did it, or I'll get him. Shout out to Wilma again. She says she already was and just denied and tried to conform. Fuck what everyone says and live your life. You only get one and they aren't living yours for you. Shout out to Richard Henderson. He said nope because women are bi-curious and say it's a man that did that. You would, I know. I said, oh yeah, that's the one I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? In other words, he's just basically saying, say a man did that. Like, how would he be accepted in today's society? Or how would he be looked at?
Well, like I said, again, we talked about that, you know, men will watch two women all day long, but they don't want to watch two men.
Two men, yeah.
You know, it's just unfortunate the way this society comes off about how women are so sexified.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I'm not really a porno person. You know me, I'm just always throwing some random shit out there about myself.
Right.
But I would much rather watch gay porn with two men than two women.
I mean, as a female, that's understandable. But if you see dudes just sitting around watching one female and watch 12 dicks, that's a little too much. Like, because I always say, like, well, I've always been against the double penetration situation.
Mm.
Like, that, to me, that's one of the gayest positions out.
Really?
Well, first of all, especially for the guy on the bottom, depending on the female, you ain't really getting no movement. You just laying in the vagina while the other dude's pounding the asshole out. And depending if that dude got big balls or not, his balls is hitting your dick shaft. All right? And then on top of that, he's between her, so his legs are laying on your legs. No, I'm good.
Yo, this gotta be.
Good. And I'm a nasty motherfucker, so at the end of the day, that's one of the things you could like really keep to yourself.
Oh my God. Now, you know what?
Well, man,
You're
really,
right.
really picture it.
Uh-oh.
The female's
I was
on
just
top of the
doing
guy
that.
riding, and
Right.
the other guy is in between the other guy's legs.
Okay, but
So their legs are touching.
I picture it more of the woman being up doggy style, or you got the man laying flat. Okay.
Right,
You got the woman on top riding him.
right. You have to have one of the longest dicks in the world for that to happen.
I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen this. But hold on. How did I see this double penetration going? The girl was on all fours. She had one guy up above her standing, and the other one
Well,
was.
he was crouched down.
Yeah.
That could be doable, but then again,
You don't have balls and
what
dick.
if, all right, but what if the nigga nut? And then nigga nuts spill on you? It's just too much shit that could go wrong with that position. Cause like what if you're a dude who leaks heavy, and like he slips out, and her ass juice and his dick juice just drip down her vagina.
Yo, you
onto
looking
your
for
ball shaft.
Listen, you looking for excuses not to try double penetration. 2021 is coming up, man. Let's do it. Everybody try something different. I've never done it before though.
Right.
I haven't. That's the reason why I wanted to do my OnlyFans and shit. Like,
Right.
you know.
Well, you don't have permission, so.
Shout out to Albert Blair. You can't see me because I got the. Oh no, you're watching me.
Yeah. Okay then.
He says, had to always be in her. The plane just pushed her forward. The pain just pushed her towards it. Everybody want to be happy and be loved. That's cool, but you can't blame a man for the crossover. If it was already in her. Mr. My Creed Black. It is a choice. No one can make another adult do anything. Some women might realize that they really don't want a man, but a woman, especially black men, we're not really desirable in this society. Brothers so hated, they get killed by everybody.
He was on the wrong page, but go ahead.
Right, it's okay. Yeah, he's like deep like that. Shout out to Miss Don Cherie Barnett. Hey, mama. She said, I really don't know, but I would lean towards curious because I've debated it with myself due to my failed relationships with men, but I really don't know if it would work for me. I understand it, though. It really is a choice like everything in life. Shout out to Eric Daniel Ash. He said, tough one. My opinion is she turned lesbian after dating you. Then she was already curious, but leaving a man to be with a woman for good probably means she was lesbian already, but hiding it. Shout out to John Mabry. John, he says, she's already gay or a weak-ass female. Sorry, not sorry.
He been hurt. Go ahead.
Yeah, he was hurt by a prodigy.
Oh, shit. Got him like that on Prodigy. That nigga like, fuck women. Y'all bitches ain't shit.
Prodigy heard him. Shout out to Danielle Sheree. She says she already like women. Johnny Slaughter says the hurt cause. This hurts because I understand the pickings are slim, but never that way. We need to go back to our traditional structure. Prodigy.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen, homie.
Nope. Shout out to Prodigy. She says, I believe that women can get hurt enough by men to play for the other team. I mean, how much can a human being take being lied to, played, cheated on, abused, verbal, physical, or whatever the situation is? I understand why people do this. They want to be loved by another, not hurt. I believe a woman can be pushed into another woman's arms. It has nothing to do with being curious. I feel it's being sick and tired of the bullshit. Some men do some... People are mad as hell, and they're not going to take it anymore. So they switch up, and it's okay by my book.
I personally believe
They on the same post.
a lot of the issues and problems that occur are on ourselves. This is just not just a female thing. We are a glutton for punishment, and we want what we want, and we're willing to put ourselves through hell to have it, and then it doesn't work out in the end. We're our own worst enemies.
It's true. That's 100% true. Shout out to Lloyd Thomas. He says, who cares as long as everybody is happy? May have saved the Fruit Brothers some headaches.
Well, my thing is, like, from a dude perspective, some women are fucking headaches. And some women don't know the ultimate way to keep a guy. They just don't know. And that's to shut the fuck up.
Yo, you know.
Know when to shut the fuck up. You'll keep a guy happy as sunshine and rainbows. Just when you know when to shut the fuck up. Now, we're not saying to be mute or not comment, but there are times that y'all women keep on or speak when you shouldn't speak.
Okay. First of all, if I ask a goddamn question, I want an answer.
See, again, we're not saying that you shouldn't talk, but there are certain times where y'all need to shut the fuck up.
There's certain times men need to just fucking answer the question. And then we shut the fuck up.
No, I don't think y'all can, so, you know.
Yeah, you know what? Choke him, yo. Shout out to Keshawn Ormsme. He says, she got hurt by another woman and loved it. Case closed. Oh, I'm sorry. She got turned out by another woman and loved it.
Well,
Case
I mean,
closed.
again, a woman knows her female's body.
Yes.
But I also think there are a lot of guys who, again, don't know how to please the women and just think they know how to, and they're afraid to ask for help.
Speak on it.
Realize, just because this young lady like this doesn't mean that young lady likes
Speak
it.
on it, 100%. That's where
And,
good
you know,
communication comes in.
A lot of men are too afraid or too macho to actually ask a young lady, what do you like?
Right. Yo, put on some music, Soul Child, man. He wrote a whole song, Teach Me How to Love. Listen to that shit.
Fuck that love shit. But God,
No. It
That
doesn't
love
necessarily
making,
have to
falling
just
out.
mean like love
That shit
heart.
fall
It means
fall
like, it could be
asleep.
like make love and all that shit. Yo, it doesn't. Shut up, yo.
Fucking.
Oh my god, yo.
Let's go.
He's a mess. Silly ass. Hold on, my phone locked me out. Okay, shout out again to Anna. She was responding back to what Keshawn just said. He says, okay, so Keshawn, a man can turn you out if you've had bad relationships with females? Like she was asking him, would you allow a man to turn you out?
Great point. I'm sure he got a little bit out. But
Yes, he did. He said negative. She says, okay, so then why is it different for a girl? And he says, has a woman ever turned you out? And she says no, but you said if guys do women wrong, they turn to women.
Yeah, he deflected.
Right. He said, I never said that. Your friend did. And she said, okay, I read the message wrong. I don't know. To me, it did seem like that's what he said.
He deflected. He didn't want to answer the question. Because, again, you know, guys get all built out of shape. And that's why I said at the end of the day, it's the society. You know, as long as it's this way, it's cool. The moment it's not, it's a problem, it's an issue.
Right. Shout out to Tim Gilmore Jr. He says, they were already curious because women hurt each other too.
Facts.
It's just whatever your preference is. You can't do something because of someone else. Chances are, even though without them, they're still a factor. They still would have done it. Shout out to Noah Darrell Burnett. He says, women do that stupid perverted shit because they want to. Damn, the black man has enough on his shoulders without having to carry this lie too.
Let us know how you really feel, homie.
Word.
Oh, shit.
It's y'all fucking fault we turned gay.
That shit happened to this man. You can always tell when something happened to a person.
He took it very personally.
Very personally.
Like, damn, what else they gonna blame on us?
Fucking Bridget, that bitch.
Shout out to Rob Walker. He says, me personally, this is my opinion, but they was already gay. Or that person likes men and women. That happens to be that they were bisexual. Can't blame a whole generation of men and women for your mistakes. You cause. We have the responsibility and accountability for our own actions. Also, Some people don't recognize the red flags when it happens. Also, I understand the attraction of women, but why the dress? Act like a man and look like one. In other words, I understand the attraction, but why dress, act like, and look like a man?
Well, that's what we was talking about
Yeah.
before. Like, you can't tell me you attracted to women and the woman you're attracted to portrays herself as a man.
Right.
Like, if you're you're into a woman
Right.
for woman qualities. You both got dress on. You both makeup and hair done and did, and y'all scissor to the end of the night.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, the moment that dildo comes out.
That's right, yeah. Shout out to Monique Winona. She says she already like women. Philip Flood, he said deep. He said women are naturally able to do things men would call gay. It's hard
Facts.
to explain.
Ain't hard to explain. It's easy. Men are savages.
Yeah. And the last comment came from Grant Greeny. He said the problem is that they keep picking the wrong men to begin with. You can't blame us on as men for your bad dating habits. That's on you. It ain't gonna be no different with a woman than a man.
Well, I mean, if you are the it has to be this way type of person, then you're going to continuously, yes, have issues and have problems. There's just no way you can get around it, no matter if you date anything.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you know, there are some women who are more inclined to, relax a couple of, rules or whatever the situation may be because it's a female. So you have to approach a female differently than you would approach a male.
Right. Yeah. My opinion on this before we get ready to wrap it up is, and, I always have personal stories. Number one, if you are a woman who has never had your vagina licked by another woman, you're missing out on a lot. Because women know where to do it a lot easier and better than men do.
Bullshit, but got
That's 100% true.
No, the fuck it ain't.
Listen, women know where to touch another woman. A man has to fucking find that shit.
Nah.
And if you got a little tiny clitoris like I do, it could take some time.
Nah.
The only one experience that I had with a girl in that way, she was able to find it no problems, and she was able to make me come quicker than the 45-minute normal that it takes because she knew my body as a woman. Now, it wasn't good enough for me to stick with that woman because I like dick too much, but it was good for experience because now I know what it's like and I can put it on my belt.
Right.
But I will say for this, it's not to blame the black man. It could be any man. It could be fucking Spanish men. If you're gonna go to a woman, you're gonna go to a woman regardless of the race of the person that hurt you. Some of these people that commented thought that it was being taken as we were using it as an excuse to go do that. And if you read the post, it kind of can look that way. But if a woman is going to go mess with a woman after being with men, it's because that's what she wanted to do. 9 out of 10 times, she's either curious or she's a lesbian.
Well, like with one of my, I ain't gonna say which one, but one of my kids' mothers, she's bi.
Mm-hmm.
Soon as I think when we broke up, she went to a female.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. But she's always liked men and women. So it's not like, it's all about one over the other, but that's always been her, her attraction.
Right. Yeah. All right, guys. So that was this week's edition of Grown Talk with Goddess. I missed you guys.
We don't believe it.
I did. I missed it. But I'm back, and Oh, I spoke with Craig. I think he might come and sit with me next week.
Hey,
for
man.
sure. His
We
dad
in.
is up here visiting. I messaged him thinking that it was his dad, but anyway, I told him to come sit with me next week. And my topic for next week was a scenario that I had posted up on Facebook. I'll repost it tonight and get everybody's opinion.
Nice.
But it's basically, and it got good comments on it too. It would have actually been my subtopic if we didn't talk for this one so long tonight, which I knew we were going to. But the scenario is men, you meet a woman, she's got everything that you want. She's got a good job. She's got kids. She takes care of her kids, keeps a nice house, maintains everything very good. but she lives with her baby's father.
Oh, I remember this one.
Fellas, you meet a woman, everything about her is good. She fucks you right, she takes care of you, y'all don't got no trust issues, ain't no arguing going on, but she lived with her baby father. You stayed in that relationship or nah? Truth was the only, no, I think him and one other person was like, man, I don't give a shit. He lying.
It is.
Whatever.
See, people, real talk. People understand, like, a person's going to have sex with someone if that's what they want to do. Whether you're dating that person or not, whether you treating that person like a king or a queen or not,
You're not.
it's just how it's going to happen.
You're not taking no relationship serious with no chick who lives
Ooh,
with her baby father.
you remember, yo, I've been through life.
Yeah, you know.
I look at life from the truth perspective of it.
He ain't taking that serious. But anyway, it's discussion for next week. So if you haven't had a chance to go on my Facebook page,
Yeah, repost that, tag me in that.
I'm gonna definitely repost it, and we got good comments on it, so we'll see what we can bring for next week on it.
Alrighty.
Do I get another invite? Yeah, Tony, you can get another invite. Absolutely. Come on down.
Come on through, baby.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Tell me if that Boston Market tore your stomach up. I can't eat at that place.
Yo, I love Boston Market. I've been
do?
craving it ever since Tony has been up here, but I can't get to no Boston Market by 8 o'clock. They
That's
close
right,
at 8.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right.
But all right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's edition of Grown Talk with Goddess. See you next week.